Look at my shine with the glow. This is my time with it though. This is my time to be way at the top. Me and my guys gon' pay out the block. I don't look like boss. Time's right, and I know they see us walking in the limelight. Promise you gon' wanna watch like a sci-fi. My guys are high rises, high tide. My crown if you come to my side. I pledge allegiance for lifetime. My squad connected like Wi-Fi. We grind and you see the highlights. This my life. It ain't a game now. Me and you, we ain't the same now. Lions coming out to play now. Opposition out the way now. Out of the way. You wasn't invited. Say you come to play. I dare you to try it. You don't wanna try me. Then step up to my team. Yeah, out of the way. Yeah, yeah. Out of the way. Yeah, yeah. Out of the way. Game now, me and you, we ain't the same now. Lions coming out to play now. Opposition out the way now. Out of the way, you wasn't invited. Say you come to play. I dare you to try it. You don't wanna try me. Then step up to my team. Yeah, out of the way. Yeah, yeah. Out of the way. Yeah, yeah. Out of the way.
Down in Wisconsin's fastest piece of real estate, the A&B Outdoors Quicktime Sprint Car Series visits Cedar Lake Speedway in New Richmond, Wisconsin for Race 4 and the final race of the Dirt Heathen Racing Apparel Midwest Nationals. I'm Kelan Belsha, joined by my friend Shane DiMantova. Shane, it has been all Andrew May in the Midwest Nationals at this point. He really just needs to start the feature tonight to claim the Midwest Nationals championship, but right now, second in hot laps for him. Cody Meadows has him beat by nearly half a tenth. Andrew, obviously the guy to beat going into tonight. What do we really have to expect coming to this 3/8 of a mile speedway?
Yeah, first off, happy to be alongside you here tonight, Kelan. Obviously, another great event here for the A&B Outdoors Quicktime Series. But yeah, Cody Meadows just needs to sweep all the points he can get, honestly, to at least have a shot and at least hope that May just does not make the feature event for some reason. He's hoping to keep his streak alive, May, making all the feature events so far this year. So yeah, just Cody Meadows needs to have an outstanding night, and Andrew May needs to have a not too good night for make it happen for that one team.
Yeah, Andrew May, you said it. He is the only driver in the A&B Outdoors Quicktime Sprint Car Series so far this season to make every feature event that we have hosted this season. Making 8 out of 8, looking to make it 9 out of 9 tonight. We're going to get a quick word with the last race we started, Kokomo. He was our winner there, the number 31, the big unit of Andrew May. Andrew, do you got us?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Well, you're sitting second in hot laps right now, and you've really been just nose to tail with Cody Meadows this season. You two have completely distanced yourselves in the points battle at this point. Right now you have a pretty good advantage over Cody in the Midwest Nationals points. What do you feel like you need to do? All you really need to do is start in the feature race tonight. Do you have any nerves about that tonight, or do you think you're pretty comfortable where you're at?
No, like I said last race, I'm just going to race, this race the same way I'd race any other race. Just go out, qualify as good as I can, get up in front in the heat race, whichever one I'm in, and try to do well in the feature and stay out of wrecks. But it really comes down to qualifying for me right now, just to get in and get into the feature.
That has seemed to be your strategy all year, and it has worked out to your favor to this point. You're on a streak. The last 5 races, you've finished top 2. You're on a very, very good streak there, and you're right there with Cody Meadows in that consistency battle to this point. You hold your points advantage over Cody tonight. Cedar Lake, it's our first look at this racetrack this season. What do you feel like you have to do to find speed in a racetrack tonight?
Well, it depends on how the track comes in. You know, around this place, it's really, really weird. So in 1 and 2, it's banked, but in 3 and 4, it's banked, and then at the top, it gets off flat like a shelf, like at Volusia. So really, it depends on where that speed is, because sometimes you can get up there and you can get stuck on that shelf, and it really kills your momentum. So, like I said, it's going to be either top or bottom heavy tonight. So hopefully, we find something that somebody else doesn't, and we can get up front real quick.
Well, we thank you for joining us tonight, Andrew. Wish you the best of luck.
Thank you, guys.
Andrew May, the big unit driver, the number 31, taking on a brand new challenge tonight, and with a brand new race team. Shane, tonight is the debut of M&M Motorsports, the team that Andrew May and Cameron McCone, two former JDR Esports drivers, combined over the weekend, and that is their brand new race team this season, and also a new race team for Caleb Nickel, Joey Robinson, the two owners. Them, Brandon Stewart, and Nolan Cooper for Slide or Die Sim Sports. Couple new teams. It's the same drivers, but they're organizing some new teams. M&M Motorsports, that's personally the one I am very excited for. McCone and May, those are two very good drivers. I'm excited to see what they can do. What are your expectations for these two new teams?
Definitely, I'm like you said, really excited about M&M Motorsports. Definitely, we see Andrew May up front so far this year, and obviously Cameron McCone too. I feel like those two drivers are just gonna get along really well. I know they're outside of the sim and in the sim they're really good friends, but yeah, I think just helping each other and grow more as sprint car drivers here in the simulator and making each other better and putting in laps and getting faster out on the racetrack for sure. And obviously a lot of shuffling went down, like you mentioned, Kelan. So it's going to be interesting to see what that Slide and Die Motorsports guys can do over there.
Yeah, you hit it right there. We're gonna have some fun racing with those two new teams. I'm excited for it, and as you said, May and McCone, those are two very good friends. I feel like they can just rub off on each other, and they'll both be very good drivers. We already know Andrew May, what he's capable of. We saw McCone's speed last season. He really has struggled to put that together to this point this season. He got the Hard Charger Award in the first night of the season at Volusia with a 4th place finish, and since then, an 8th and a 6th place finish is all he's had. He has only making one of the last 5 feature events for McCone. He's looking to, maybe with this new team, find speed in himself, as he currently sits 8th in the Hot Laps scorecard right now. 19 drivers have made it out to Cedar Lake tonight. That means 3 will miss the feature as it stands right now, and 16 drivers, of course, like always, will be making the feature. Top 2 in points right now. Andrew May, he holds the points lead, of course, and Cody Meadows 19 points back in overall points. That's where they sit right now. They have completely distanced themselves from the field as May messes around in hot laps a little bit. So we got a fun night of racing. I'm excited for it, Shane.
Me too. Obviously, this is probably the side that you guys don't get to see here. I want to start the broadcast a little bit early so we can talk about all these headlines and stuff. So these guys just having a good time, obviously, before it gets all serious here tonight on the racetrack.
Ooh, night 4 of the Dirty and the Race Apparel Midwest Nationals. We're excited to determine a champion tonight. And Andrew May, obviously, with a very comfortable advantage, holds it right now. I think he's going to be hard to dethrone. And as we said, as long as he makes the feature, he's really got it in the bag, as he was our Dirty and the Race Apparel Florida Nationals champion. Well, hot laps starting to taper down, and they'll get into Dirtman photography qualifying here in a second. Shane, you want to give him away with the national anthem?
Yes, we will, Kelan.
Welcome back to A&B Outdoors Quicktime Sprint Car Series from Cedar Lake. Night 4 of the Dirt Heathen Racing Apparel Midwest Nationals Dirtman Photography qualifying is underway as Andrew May, top of the boards at this point, Aiden Forster second, Rylan Pearson third, 3 Exo Consulting, Rookie of the Year contenders there, Shane. Cody Meadows sits in fourth, and this will be the first time in a minute. It seems like almost every time we come out here in Dirtman Photography qualifying, Cody Meadows is taking quick time. Right now, he sits in fourth. An impressive outing for Cameron McCone. Talked to him earlier today. He said he's put over 200 laps of practice into this racetrack, and I know he's excited to be fifth on board right now. Aiden Kirker making his first appearance in a while. Had to miss the last few races due to being in vacation in Florida. Missed the feature on night number 3 from Kokomo. Looking to get some better luck on his side as he rips it around in qualifying. Completes his first lap, and he'll slot himself in the, let's see what that is. That is in 14th position. Coming around for lap number 2 for Boston, New York, Powerslide Motorsports and Aiden Kirker, and 11.667. He'll be 11th quickest. Caden Snyder, the only one not to qualify to this point as we get closer to heat number 1. Of course, Andrew May, quickest on the charts right now, and that seemed to be the storyline we've seen all season to this point. Shane, it's just been Andrew May. He has been very consistent. If he finishes top 2 tonight, it'll be 6 straight races in that top 2.
It just doesn't seem like anybody can stop the big unit, Kelan. He's just been a wrecking ball in a good sense all season long, and when Cody Meadows is obviously there to fight him, he's definitely putting up a fight for sure. We saw kind of just Meadows step away and win those first couple of races at the start of the year, and then May caught that first win after just coming up short with Meadows, I think, the week before, and he just got hot from there, and it's just been all the big unit so far from there.
Has been all big unit, to say the least, Shane, as we get ready for heat number 1. 3 will advance from each heat. There are only 3 heats this evening, and top 3 will advance. 4 will advance from the consolation. 3 will go home as we set our starting lineup for you. Rolling off from the top position in his new team for M&M Motorsports from Bedford, Pennsylvania, it's the big unit, Exo Consulting Rookie of the Year contender, Andrew May. And to his outside for AOD Racing out of Martinsville, Virginia, as the Mud Digger, Season 1 champion, Cody Meadows.
Yeah, the 2 guys we were just talking about, 1, 2 right here in the first heat should be good, but starting in the 3rd position, lining up right behind his brand new teammate, we have the number 4, Asheville Attitude from Asheville, North Carolina, Cameron McCone. And starting in the 4th position, we have Exo Consulting Rookie of the Year contender, the 52 of Mason Coffey.
Rolling off from the 5th position on 4, his brand new team of Slider Dice M Sports out of Middletown, New York. It is the number 21 of Brandon Stewart. And to his outside in the 018 machine for AOD Racing out of Girard, Pennsylvania, it's Billy, the 018 Exo Consulting Rookie of the Year contender, Ryan Billy.
And rounding out your field here tonight in the 07 from Team Rowdy Energy in Newville, Pennsylvania, we have Exo Consulting Rookie of the Year contender, Caden Snyder.
Andrew May, Cody Meadows, the 2 guys we've been talking about all season long. Going to lead them to the green here for heat number 1. Got a stacked heat, to say the least, here tonight. Andrew May takes the green. We are underway. He's going to slide up in front of his rival, Cody Meadows, take that spot. Almost 3 wide behind him as Mason Coffey slots into the 3rd spot, looking under Cody Meadows for the 2nd position. Cameron McCone lurking, trying to take that final transfer spot for 3rd.
3 wide here towards the back of the pack. We see Billy, Stewart, and one other. I believe that's Snyder. Yes, it is. All make contact there. Billy slides away as the other 2 fall into trouble. Andrew May so far leading all laps, all 8 laps. Cody Meadows not too far behind. Mason Coffey currently in 3rd. Cameron McCone 4th, who's just put the pressure there on Coffey.
Oh, McCone is lurking right here. He's been on his back bumper this whole heat to this point, and now he's trying to make a move. Remember, we said 200 laps of practice last time somebody put this much practice into it. It was Rylan Pearson, night 1 at Kokomo, and look where that landed him, in victory lane. McCone trying to find similar luck tonight. 3/10 off of Coffey to this point, as he is trying to close the gap to the best of his ability. Down here on lap number 6, 3 to go in the heat, trying to close the gap as he hits the wall, gets sideways, up and over McCone. Trouble as May goes to the lead still.
Yeah, trouble for Cameron McCone. We missed it there on the broadcast. Obviously, he was in a really good spot, and He's got to fight his way in here as Andrew May will take the white flag. 1 lap to go for the big unit here in heat number 1. He slides it up big off the corner, clips the wall, but that should not be an issue as he will take the win in heat number 1. Cody Meadows second, Mason Coffey third, and Ryan Billy will slide into the 4th position as Mason Coffey and Billy have some fun there heading into the pits, and same with Stewart.
Coffey gonna take the final transfer spot as we set the field for heat number 2 this evening. Battle of the Icemans in this heat. We'll get to that in a second. From the pole position, Exo Consulting Rookie of the Year contender out of Cass City, Michigan. It is one of the Icemans, number 20, Aiden Forster, and to his outside, the number 151 out of Calgary, Canada for Fry Designs Racing, the Blue Jay, Jay Mulder.
And starting in the 3rd position here tonight from Kokomo, Indiana, we have the Kokomo Comet, Caleb Nickel. And starting the 4th position, we have the 2nd Iceman, like you mentioned, Kelan, in the heat here tonight. Multi-time winning driver in the AMB Outdoor Sprint Car Series, the number 17 from Boston, New York. We have the Iceman, Aiden Kirker.
Rolling off in the 5th position, at number 15, Exo Consulting Rookie of the Year contender for Team Ready Energy out of Dodge County, Wisconsin. It's the 15 of Joey Henson to his outside. In the number 68, making his first running for Slider Dice Sim Sports out of Mooresville, North Carolina, it's the Hot Rod, Joey Robinson, as we get ready to go green in here in heat number 2. Aiden Forster, Jay Mulder lead him to the green. Nickel, Kirker, Hintz, Robinson. As we get ready to go green here, heat number 2. Forster had a nice run in Kokomo the other day. As the green flag is out in this race, we are underway, heat number 2.
You see Forster lead him in the turn number 3 there. He got a good jump there on Jay Mulder. Mulder still holding strong in 2nd position as Kirker has now found himself now in 3rd. Hintz has dropped back to 4th, actually 5th now as he battles there with Nickel.
Battle for the 4th position there as Aiden Forster continues to lead, looking to make his 4th straight feature event. The last 2 races at Kokomo got 6th and a 3rd. He's looking to get a couple spots better with a win tonight, and right now he's working his way into the feature with where he's running. Jay Mulder, Kirker there as Nickel trying to stop the Joey Hintz machine from passing him. Battle for 4th here as it's allowing the top 3 transfer spots to slip away.
Yep. Aiden Forrester, Jay Mulder, Aiden Kirker, like you mentioned, have separated themselves from the rest of the pack. See Kirker send it in deep there. Everybody just seems to work right up against that cushion there. Just no takers so far down low. I think I saw Joey Hintz, yeah, you can see him here, trying to go a little bit, trying to find a little bit of moisture, but just not working for him.
I feel like Kirker, you look at him, he's doing the exact opposite of what everybody else is doing. He's working the top, everybody else is kind of working the top, and he's working the very top. If you look at Forster and Mulder, they're going a little bit lower, Kirker a little bit higher, and that's the difference right now. We saw it at Volusia. He obviously found the difference in all of that. Aiden Forster going to take the win in heat number 2, Jay Mulder 2nd, and Aiden Kirker will take the 3rd and final transfer position. Nickel, Hintz, Robinson to the consolation. As we get ready for heat number 3, getting ready to start the starting lineup for you guys. And rolling off in the top position, 3rd in points, Exo Consulting Rookie of the Year contender for HRI Helms Racing out of Dallas, Texas, number 99 of Rylan Pearson. 3rd place in points for him right now. And starting in 2nd, Exo Consulting Rookie of the Year contender to the number 8 of Sky McGurk.
And starting in the 3rd position here tonight from Cedar Lake, we have the number 42 from Il Media Racing and Riverside, California, Cole Williams. Has a little bit trouble back here towards the front of the pack for McGurk. Maybe a little bit technical difficulty issues, but nonetheless, we'll move back up to our 4th position as we see the number 24 from Nolan Cooper Motorsports in Coldwater, Michigan, Nolan Cooper. Actually,
Rolling
brand new team.
Yes.
Yeah.
Brand new team. Rolling off in the 5th position in the number 56 Exo Consulting Rookie of the Year contender, that is Kyle Brokaw. League owner J.J. Hill, the Gator out of Daytona Beach, Florida, and Powerslide Motorsports rounds out the field. Rylan Pearson starting on pole for this heat. He's had himself a modest season. Last 3 feature events he's made, he's finished in the top 3. And a win at Kokomo and a 2nd place to Andrew May. last time he raced. Looking to get one spot better here tonight. Pearson, McGurk take the green. Underway here in heat number 3. That is actually Nolan Cooper in second as McGurk did not get going. Cole Williams working on Cooper, working inside. J.J. Hill lurking in the background, all fighting for this last transfer spot. J.J. Hill working all over Cole Williams for that 3rd spot.
Yeah, I feel like Rylan Pearson's kind of a guy we haven't really talked about too much this season because the spotlight's just been on Cody Meadows and the big unit Andrew May, but he's been there every single race, and I hate to say it, but like I mentioned, just kind of fell between the cracks, but nonetheless, here he is leading heat number 3.
Yeah, Pearson, he's been good this year. I mean, first race of the year at Volusia, he led 20 laps, got caught up in a wreck, was not able to win that race, finished 15th the very next night. USA Speedway, picked up a 3rd place finish, led 6 laps. He led the final 9 laps at Kokomo night number 2 in the Midwest Nationals, took home the win, and then finished 2nd just to a dominant Andrew May last time we were out here in this series. And it's just been the case. Pearson, if he can make every race, I think he'd be right up there with May and Meadows, but unfortunately his schedule just not able to fit it in, as we're having a nice battle for a second. Cooper and Williams throwing slide job after slide job, and Williams got a little too much there, and it's going to cost him. He's up and over.
Oh. No.
My commentator's curse has been horrible this season. My goodness.
Just can't catch a good lock for sure here. Kelan as Rylan Pearson will bring it out at turn number 4 and win heat number 3. Nolan Cooper 2nd. J.J. Hill 3rd, and Brokaw slides into 4th after troubles for Williams. So, man.
Ooh, that sucks for Cole.
Yeah, he's got to fight his way in now, obviously, here in the LCQ. How many? Is it just one driver making it in?
4. 4 make it out.
So, unfortunately.
Or no, I may be wrong.
3 going
home. We only
home.
have 3 heats, so it's 7. 7 make it, and 3 go home. Yes, and we got a lot of big names in this heat.
Yeah, we do. We saw a couple guys have trouble. Obviously, Caleb Nickel, Cameron Cone, Cole Williams. So, send it off, Kelan. All right, here we go. We're getting set. We'll set the starting lineup here for the LCQ here tonight. Like we mentioned, 7 drivers making it in. Starting on pole for tonight's last chance qualifier, Exo Consulting Rookie of the Year contender from AOD Racing, Ryan Billy. And starting to his outside, we have the number 29 of Caleb Nickel, Brokaw 3rd, Brendan Stewart 4th, Joey Hintz 5th.
We said front row looking to work their way.
Hey Kelan, welcome back.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
hello.
We got you. As we see Cole Williams starting 6th, McCone 7th, Robinson 8th, McGurk 9th, and Caden Snyder will start shotgun here tonight.
Haven't had that issue to this point, as Billy does serve his EOL penalty, so he'll go to the back.
Yeah.
Brokaw will lead him to the green. We'll see what we can do here. Happy belated Mother's Day to all the mothers, by the way.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be here without any of them. Appreciate my mom, of course. She got me here, actually bought this track for me, so of course got to thank her. Just happy Mother's Day to all of them. A little belated, but we don't broadcast on Sundays, so, you know, got to thank them. So we get ready to go green here in Constellation. It'll be Brokaw, Nickel leading them to the green. Nickel gonna get the contact. Oh, contact everywhere. Green flag in the air.
That's trouble already for Cole Williams. He goes flipping out of the park. It's a home run.
Oh, Williams. Oh, it's not gonna be the result he wanted, but my goodness, he got a good airtime right there.
He's trying to get it back going.
Oh, he's going again. Wow.
Talk about never giving up. Cole Williams bringing it back here on the racetrack. You never know what could happen in these LCQ events. As Caleb Nichols slid up front to the lead, we see Joey Hintz here 2nd. Cameron McCone, look at him. All those practice laps paying off as he's currently in 3rd position. Just he's got to put together a full race. I feel like he starts good in all those events, but just can't finish it out, it seems like.
Yeah, he's one of those drivers who I think he handles his car really well on the fresh track, but as it slicks up, he just he loses it a little bit. But I feel like he's getting better and better each race. You see it in his driving style, and for M&M Motorsport, I think that's really going to be a good asset to him, as the top 7 are currently those are the 7 that need to make the race, and they are gone from the field. Robinson and Stewart and Williams are all either out of the race or way behind as Billy holds down the last transfer spot. Nickel and Hintz having a great battle for the lead.
Yeah, you could put all these guys, I feel like, under a blanket here. Hintz leading so far as he's trying to work the bottom on Nickel. I guess these two are kind of just trading off that first place. It's McGurk currently in third, Snyder fourth, and McCone, like we mentioned, here in fifth. Brocon, Billy with those final spots.
And Hintz, he's holding his own on the bottom right there. You'd think somebody would either get the run off the top or vice versa, but they're just kind of staying even with each other as McGurk in the wall. Going to slow him up. I think he should get going, hopefully stay in the transfer spot. Yes, he will. As Hintz slides up in front of Nickel, throws a right rear, and he's going to pay the price for it. As now Snyder's going to work the top around him.
Great save there by Hintz. He keeps it going there in the third position as Snyder now is putting on the pressure on a race leader, Caleb Nickel, here with 2 laps to go.
Caleb Nickel for his new team, Slide or Die Sim Sports, trying to put on a good effort for them tonight as Caden Snyder slides under him. Not going to let him win this race easily as they take the white flag. 1 lap to go in this consolation. Snyder working the top. Think he's got one more corner to try and fend off Nickel, and he's going to do a good job at it. Caden Snyder gets right next to the wall, takes the consolation. Nickel second, Hintz third, McCone fourth, Billy fifth, Brokaw, McGurk get the last transfer spots. So we get ready to go feature racing here tonight from Cedar Lake, Shane. And if those heats are any indicator of what we'll see tonight, I think we got a great race on our hands.
I couldn't agree more, Kelan. It seemed like the top was definitely the place to be right now. Like we mentioned and saw there on the broadcast, is we'll set the starting lineup for our main event here tonight, Kelan. So lead them off.
Feature race, and since Andrew May made the feature event tonight, he's more than likely 99.99999% sure he will be our Midwest Nationals champion, but he's looking for a race win tonight, looking for 2 in a row in the number 31. The big unit for M&M Motorsports out of Bedford, Pennsylvania rolls off first. To his outside, the number 20 from Cass City, Michigan, it's Aiden Forster.
And lining up third position here tonight, the guy currently, like you mentioned, sitting here third in points, we have the 99 from HRI Helms Racing in Dallas, Texas, Rylan Pearson, and the Mud Digger, Cody Meadows, Season 1 champion, will send him off in fourth.
And you can look at the rest of your starting lineup go across the top of your screen as they line up in 4-wide fashion. They're going to give us a salute. And this is for you, the fans. Thank you for sticking it out with us here tonight, spending an hour with us, watching some of the best drivers in virtual sprint car racing here tonight. The AMB Outdoors Quicktime Sprint Car Series here for night 4 of the Dirt Heathen Race Apparel Midwest Nationals. That was your 4-wide salute. We thank you for joining us tonight, and we hope we can treat you with some good action this evening, Shane. I'm just going to be real with you. I got my eye on Andrew May. I don't know if there's anybody else we should keep our eyes out for, but who are you thinking?
I got Andrew May too. I mean, there's just something about this guy. He's just all over it every single race, and he's the favorite for sure. I guess if you had betting odds, he'd be my number 1 bet.
But if I had a number 2 bet, I'm going with that number 1 car. I think the Mud Digger, he'll have something for May. I don't know if it'll be enough, but I think he'll have something. May, Forster, 2x2x2 through the field. Green flag in the air. We're feature racing from Cedar Lake. May gets a nice jump as Pearson slides into second. Cody Meadows takes over to third position. He's getting pressured by the 151 of Jay Mulder and the 52 of Mason Coffey back there. Top 3, 4, 5 single file. Lap number 1 completed. Andrew May leads it.
Yeah, hectic racing so far. Cody Meadows is currently slid into our second position. You see him the number black, number 1 there. Rylan Pearson still holding strong in second. As he's working on it. He's coming.
He tried to get to the inside of May, but May was just getting so much momentum coming off the corner. It's going to be hard for Pearson to really get the pass as the caution is out. We'll get a look at what happened here. What are we looking at here, Shane?
Yeah, trouble for Joey Hintz.
Hintz in trouble. And we'll get a look.
Head back to replay and see what just happened here. Trouble for Hintz, it looks like. So we'll pull it up here in a quick second.
The AMB Outdoors Quicktime Sprint Car Series replay system. Getting some action here tonight. So we're going to look right here. You see Hintz slide in the bottom.
Oop.
Slides up. Contact with, is that Nickel? I believe that's Nickel. Sent him
Yes.
around. Just a little single car spin. Dirt racing product there. As we'll get ready to go stack them up. Get back green flag racing here on lap number 5. Andrew Mays led him all to this point, but he's been pressured by Pearson. Pearson fell off to 0.4 of a second behind May. By the time the caution came out, Cody Meadows was working on Pearson. Top 3 really ejected themselves from the rest of the field. As Aiden Forster, just now seeing it, he did not get a very good start at all. Went from 2nd back to 9th off the jump of the green flag. He did not have a very good start. Everybody else moved up 1 spot, 2 spots, 1 spots from their respective starting position. May and Pearson going to lead him to the green, and I guarantee you, after what May saw with Pearson, he's not going to give him any inch of room as they come to the green here. Look at him. They're wheel to wheel as he sends him off. Green flag. Cody Meadows can't quite work his nose under Pearson, but Mason Coffey will work to the inside of Mulder for the 4th position. Side by side back there, battling for the 4th spot.
Yeah, Boulder and Coffee here side by side, but a little deeper back in the pack there. I'm watching number 17, Aiden Kirker. Obviously, I guess you can call him the trailblazer of the series. He kind of just finds what's working out there on the track. He finds a different line that everybody else is running. He makes it stick for sure, as we see J.J. Hill there fighting against, I believe, yeah, that's Caden Snyder. But yeah, I'm excited to see what this 17K machine can do from the Iceman Aiden Kirker. We'll keep his eye on.
I hate to burst your bubble, but right up here,
Yeah.
Pearson to the outside of May. Side by side they were for a second as Pearson working all over that 31's back bumper. Got a little sideways, almost ate the tire barrels right there.
Trouble.
Caution out. And I believe that was Joey Hintz pulling onto the pit road, causing a caution. He may have spun out again. And
Not a good night for that 15 machine.
not a good night at all. Had a good LCQ race going, but this feature has just not been it for him so far.
It looks like he is going back on the track.
He's going back out there, but guarantee it'll probably be with a black flag after this.
Yeah, we'll head
get
to
a
the
look
replay
here.
here and go check out what just happened to the 15 machine there from our rookie Joey Hintz.
We'll get a quick look.
So you can see him on your screen there. The black and green machine running up against the cushion there. You see Cameron Combe below him. Just, oh boy. That was actually a big hit.
Sideways. I'm surprised the caution didn't come out when it did. It came out as he was pulling on the pit road right there.
You could see him just trying to get out of the way, and that was actually Nolan Cooper had trouble too behind him. So we'll actually head back and see what just happened to him coming off the corner. JJ Hill has it. Try to find Cooper dealing with some technical difficulties. We apologize. There's Hints and
Sideways. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, last thing I really wanted to see was a yellow, because May and Pearson, they were getting side by side. It's actually about to go green here, Shane.
Yep.
Green flag in the air.
Yep, Andrew May, the big unit, leads them in the third. Number 1. We're green back here on lap number 10. Third of the way through the race.
Pearson slide job for the top spot. He's going to take it. May going to cross him over. Pearson ate the wall a little bit. May retakes the lead as now Cody Meadows is lurking back there. Pearson losing all momentum right there. Got up to him. Took a shot at it. Couldn't hang on to it, though, as that is Mason Coffey trying to put the pressure on the Season 1 champion for third. Caution.
Yeah, trouble for the league owner, J.J. Hill, the Gator. I mean, he just got it flipped over. How about that? That's a pretty cool trick.
He don't have a front wing, though, so he's in trouble.
Yeah.
But we'll get a look at what happened here.
Everything just starting to heat up, Kelan.
Oh, it got exciting right there, and I'm pretty sure Pearson's happy to see this yellow because he's going to get right back on the bumper of Andrew May. And that's where he wanted to be as he threw a slide job for the lead. Couldn't quite take it over. So we'll get one more look at what happened to J.J. Hill right here. Sliding under Aiden Kirkner.
No.
Who's that?
I believe that was the 0707 of Caden Snyder. And we also see trouble for McGeork there below him.
Watch this flip right here. Watch this. Look at JJ. Woo!
No. Oh, my bad.
Why would you?
No, my bad. All right, we'll bring it back. 10 more seconds for you guys at home. so you can see this. All right, look at that.
Oh,
Look at that.
look at that. Sick trick. That's cool. Oh, that's what we love about sprint cars. You can just do stuff like that.
If we were at a skateboarding contest or something, JJ Hill, 10 out of 10 for you.
Oh, yeah. Tony Hawk of the NBA Sports Quicktime Sprint Car Series. So we get ready to go green. Here again, the big unit has led them all so far, but not without pressure from Pearson. These top 2 Exo Consulting Rookie of the Year contenders have been the class of this race so far. Cody Meadows lurking. He's wanting these 2 to wreck each other so he can take that spot. And Mason Coffey trying to take his first career win back there. Seeing what he can do. Green flag. Back in the air. Andrew May back to the lead. Pearson.
Oh, somebody's flipping back there. Big time.
Caution. Look at what happened right here.
Somebody was flipping. I just saw a blue car where we were doing a flyby camera, and I just see a dark blue car flipping in the background. Oh my goodness, Kelan.
Well, there is a dark blue car in second place, but luckily it wasn't him. We're gonna look right here at what happened.
Wow. I just crazy stuff.
Sprint cars, man. That's what you get with these sprint cars. You get flips. Ooh.
It was towards the front of the pack.
I'm gonna look here.
It was, yeah, like I mentioned, towards the front of the pack. Believe it was, yeah, it was Mason Coffey, and he just got a big right rear of that Iceman, number 20. As we'll head finally to your replay here in a quick moment. We apologize. Just trying to get everything obviously all set up. Here we go. Oops. You can see him there on your screen, and a little bit of netcode didn't help, but he goes for a wild ride.
Oh yeah, that's hectic. Horrible crash for him, and does he get it flipped over too? No, he doesn't. That's unfortunate.
We only got one Tony Hawk in this. Oh wait, maybe. This is him live right now on track, so he did.
He must have. He did. There's green flag in the air. Single file because we did not complete a lap. May to the top spot. I think Pearson really has more speed than May when he rides the top, but it's just getting around him. That's going to be the biggest issue right here.
Yeah.
Because look at him. He can close the gap like a beast right here. I think he's really got the faster car than May, but it's really going to be about passing him. You see him top 1, 2, bottom 3, 4. The last 2 laps for Pearson. He was 4 tenths back last lap, 6 tenths back this lap. May pulls away by 2 tenths. Cody Meadows back there in third, trying to defend from the Iceman, the 17, coming up through there as the caution is out.
We got somebody on their side back here.
Just past halfway of this Cedar Lake feature event.
Yeah, we saw somebody on their side towards the back portion of the field here. Saw JJ Hill was a little slow.
Well, that's natural when you don't have a front wing. You will be a little slow. So we'll get to try to get a look here at what we just saw.
Yes, we will. Kelan is, like you mentioned, just passing halfway, or almost passing halfway. Or yes, we did actually. My bad.
We got it. Yes, sir.
Somebody made. It was actually the 50. It was trouble for the Canadian here. Jay
Mulder?
Yeah.
Oh no, he was having a good run. Top 5.
So we see him now battling on your screen there with Robinson or Snyder, excuse me.
Sideways.
Yeah. Just another product of sprint car racing, Kelan.
It is indeed. And I wanna point out Aiden Kirker flying from 8th to 4th. He has been making progress, and he's going to try to get up there battle with these top 2. If Meadows can't get it, I think Kirker's got a good shot at catching these top 2. Green flag back in the air. Meadows working to the inside of Pearson. He's been there, but he just hasn't been able to work to the inside. Pearson closing the gap big time there. Slides it to the inside. Slide job.
Crossover.
Takes the spot. Not a crossover by May. Second time we've seen that tonight as Andrew May to the lead. He gets a little high right there. Pearson trying to get to his inside. Can't quite take it, and Andrew May going to distance himself just a little bit from Pearson.
That is pure talent right there at its finest. Andrew May fending off Ryland Pearson, and once again, that something that we've seen reminiscent all season or all night long, excuse me. Caution is out.
Ooh. Man, I'm wishing we could get some green flag laps. Let these guys race it out.
Me too, Kelan.
I'm trying to see May, Pearson. I'll go for it.
Somebody was
You said-
slow. I believe it might have been JJ Hill again.
Not the night the league owner had in store by any means.
So we see him there on your screen. Just, I don't know if maybe a little bit of net code there with
Oh,
Aaron
he clipped
McCone.
those tires.
Yeah.
No, he clipped the tires right there. I saw him do that in practice a little bit earlier. He got down on that inside, tried to work the tires a little bit.
You see Nickel
Wanted to
down
send
there
him
too.
around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
it's not an easy track here tonight, Kelan. That's for sure.
Oh, it isn't. I mean, it's easier than Kokomo. That's something, but it's definitely not the easiest track. Like Andrew May said in his previous interview, 1 and 2 is a totally different dirt track than 3 and 4 is, and that's why you see Rylan Pearson switching up his lines, trying to get any advantage he can on May, and he's really been looking. I still believe he has the faster car if he can get around him, but that's going to be the biggest issue is getting around him. And I mean, I think he can do it. It's just going to be when, and it's going to be how. As green flag in the air.
I just want to get
Down
some
at
green
the-
flag laps, Kelan. Like you mentioned.
Oh yeah, we want to see the rest of this go green. As May gonna try to defend Pearson, another slide job. This time throws it. Another crossover by May. May working the inside. Now Pearson's gonna do it again. and 1
Big
and 2.
slider. Oh, that's not gonna work.
And can't quite take it there. Again, May to the point as Cody Meadows slides in the second. Pearson loses the spot.
And now he's under big pressure. He was for Maiden Kirker. And I was about to say before all this happened that there really was no shuffle in our top 3 all night long, but there really hasn't though, honestly. All 3 of these guys have been up front all night, but Cody Meadows took away that second position. It's just been all Andrew May, Cody Meadows, and Rylan Pearson so far.
And we'll try to see if Cody Meadows can close the gap here. Just a crazy stat to me. We have not had, in a feature race, a different race leader since the first Kokomo race. Because the second Kokomo race, Andrew May led every lap and won, and he's led every lap to this point.
Yeah, great run for him. We see Meadows second, Pearson third as well run through your field, Kirker fourth, Forrester rebounding back to fifth, Snyder after being kind of around all the caution here tonight, sixth, Caleb Nichols seventh, Cameron Cohn, glad to see him out there on the track there tonight, the Asheville Attitude in eighth, Mason Coffey ninth as we got trouble on the racetrack.
Trouble indeed, as that will bunch up the field with a 3 to go restart. Not what Andrew May wanted to see as he was flying away. We got to look here. Talk about Cameron McCone, him out here. He's in the currently sitting in our hard charger position.
Trouble once again for Caden Snyder, our rookie. He went over the racetrack and just said how he was sorry and he will receive an end of the line penalty.
We'll get a look at what happened to Snyder here as soon as we can.
Just riding by himself.
Snyder taps the wall.
Yikes.
Oh my! Wow. And I almost, I could have swore Pearson was about to do that earlier today as Mulder gets into it as well. But Pearson, luckily, he is not. Got a top 3 run going.
That car looks brand new, Kelan. Look at that.
Oh, it does. Brand spanking new. How about that?
That hit did not serve that car that damage justice, that's for sure.
How about M&M Motorsports tonight? First race for them. Andrew May has been dominant. Cameron McCone right now taking home the Dirtman Photography Hard Charger Award if he can hang on to 8th or better at the moment.
Yeah, I'd love to talk to Cameron McCone, obviously. He's had our last couple of rough races, but nonetheless, green flag back in the air. Andrew May leads them as... Take it away, Kelan.
May in the lead as they battle it out for second. Pearson to the inside of Meadows. Caution out. We're going to be restarting.
Somebody's on their side. Jay Mulder. Can he do some J.J. Hill, Tony Hawk skills? You see McCone there maybe trying to help him, but it doesn't look too successful for him.
And McCone, I believe he got into trouble as well.
It's the commentator's curse, Kelan. Every single night.
Yeah, we just need to stop talking, I guess, sometimes. But That sucks for McCone. He got up, he gained a spot on that restart, and then got into
those were
trouble.
2 separate incidents.
Possibly.
As we see currently Mulder. Oh, they were actually the same incident.
Oh yeah, they both got into each other.
Yeah, and Karen McCone just, looks like he got too high up off the corner, and Jay Mulder fell victim, and McCone obviously not a dirty racer whatsoever. Feels bad, and maybe wanted to try and help him, but one more look here.
Oh yeah, he just got sideways off the corner, ended up hooking Mulder. As we get ready to go, 2 laps to go. Andrew May in the lead, Cody Meadows second. I think if May can get a jump, it'll be hard to beat him. Meadows just trying to time this as perfectly as he can, get up there and race with him. It'll be 2 more circuits for Andrew May. Green flag in the air. May gets on the gas, takes the lead, slides into turn number 1 with the advantage over his counterpart in second place in points, Cody Meadows. May works through 3 and 4, going to come take the white flag. Meadows trying to do anything he can as Pearson works to his inside there for second. Andrew May dominated the second night at Kokomo, and as he comes through 3 and 4 for the final time, he is going to dominate Cedar Lake. Our Midwest Nationals champion takes 2 in a row. He wins at Cedar Lake, his 3rd win of the year, the most of anybody this season, completely dominant, leading all 30 laps, and Andrew May, again, such a sight to see. It's our 3rd time seeing it this season. His 3rd win of the year. He has been the guy to beat this year. And what a race for May. Dominant, takes home the win as he's going to park it in the Cedar Lake victory lane.
How about that? That is your 2-time Nationals winner, our first 2 so far that we've had this season. So it's been an Andrew May sweep so far in the national event points-wise, as you see. His number 1 competitor, the number 1 car of Cody Meadows there, line up right across from him.
Ooh.
What a busy night,
Man,
Kelan.
It was a busy. I was hoping we'd get more green flag race and see what the rest of these guys could do, but of course I don't think it would have changed the product of our finish tonight, as Andrew May takes it home. Kyle Brokaw from 15th to 7th, gaining 8 spots, will be our Dirtman Photography Hard Charger Award winner. Congratulations to him. I think he flew to those spots in the last couple laps, saw people drop like flies, took advantage of it, and nonetheless takes home the award. Congratulations to Kyle, as we're going to run through our finishing results. Andrew May takes home his 3rd win of the year. Cody Meadows, half a second back in 2nd. Rylan Pearson, 3rd. Aiden Forster, 4th. Aiden Kirker rounds out our top 5.
And finishing in the 6th position, we had Caleb Nickel, Kyle Brokaw, who is our Dirtman Photography Hard Charger Award. I'm happy to talk to him. I don't believe we've talked to him at all so far this season, so it'll be good to hear somebody new voice up here in the booth. Finished 7th. Caden Snyder, after a little bit of trouble all night long, 8th. Mason Coffey, 9th. JJ Hill, 10th. Cameron Cone, after a late wreck, took him out of contention as he came home 11th. Jay Mulder, 12th. Ryan Billy, 13th. Nolan Cooper, 14th. Joey Hint and Sky McGurk will round out your field.
And we're going to try to get a word with our feature winner, Andrew May. We've talked to him a lot, and that's because he obviously is winning a lot. We're going to get a word with Andrew. Andrew, it's Kelan up in the booth. You got us.
Yes, sir.
Well, you did it again. I think you're the only driver to lead a lap in the last 2 races. You have you've put a whooping on these guys these last few races, and tonight you had to work for it. Pearson, he tried to get you a couple times, and you just ended up being the better man, taking spot from him a couple times. Were you getting nervous with all these restarts, or do you think the restarts benefited you when you could get the jump on these restarts? And good race.
I'm not really sure. They benefited me a little bit, and they took away from me because Rylan was a lot better than I was on the restarts. He would catch me, and that's how he was throwing those sliders on me. But there, when we got to the end, whenever I got up in lap traffic, I think that caution really hurt me a lot. But I did get a pretty good jump there at the end, and I think that's what helped win the race there. But that's racing. We can go 30 laps with 1 caution, or we can go 30 laps with 10 cautions. So.
Well, of course, this is your 3rd win on the season, the most of anybody. Cody with 2, of course, and you're just going to continue to gap your points lead to this point. You've been the man to beat and taking home your second straight win in the Midwest Nationals Championship. You were the Florida Nationals champion. Now you're going to take home the Midwest Nationals Championship. You have been dominant. What do you really think your key to success has been to this point this season?
Just getting comfortable. I feel like I really sucked at the races at Volusia, and then I kind of got in the rhythm of the last race, and I got wrecked out. And then at USA, whenever I gained a lot of momentum, and then it's transferred forwards. It takes a lot to run this fixed setup because there's not much adjustments you can make other than the wing. So it's just a lot of stuff going on. Because I came in here, I never run a fixed setup, so even today, like today was my first time running laps at Cedar Lake in a fixed setup. So I just gotta have confidence in this stuff, man.
Well, you must be pretty good at this. I mean, you're first race in a fixed setup, and you're out here smoking them. My goodness, you were class of the field tonight. Swept Quicktime, swept your heat, went on to win the feature. Maybe graduate in college puts you up here, gave you some speed.
Yeah.
all that
Guess so.
knowledge.
Yeah,
congratulations by the
congratulations
way.
to you, Andrew, on
Thank
graduating
you, guys.
college.
Yeah, that's
Thank you,
pretty
guys.
cool. Well, you got anybody you want to thank for making tonight's win possible?
Yeah, I want to thank Dirt Heathen. He's also one of my sponsors. Exo Consulting for putting a series on. Dirtman Photography. Exo Consulting. I'm not sure if I said that yet, but I want to thank F&M Performance, TW Advanced Trucking, Battery Boys of Bedford, PA, Liquid Besker, Ace Equipment or Electronic Repair. Sorry, but yeah, I feel like every week there's somebody new that I gotta say. I just forget. It's brain starts. I graduate college, my brain stops working.
Everybody
Oh,
just
yeah.
wants you as a sponsor. It seems like
Yeah,
you're just so
right?
successful.
Yeah. Once you start winning, they'll start lining up. They'll pay you to get on there. I'm
Yeah,
telling you.
everybody loves you when you're winning, but when you're sucking, nobody wants anything to do with you.
Yeah. Well, luckily you haven't been sucking this year, so
Yeah,
you've
been
been
pretty
doing
good the last couple weeks.
Well, we thank you for joining us tonight, Andrew. Congratulations on your win, and have a feeling this won't be the last time we see you up here. We thank you for joining us.
Thank you, guys.
Oh, you cut him off. Why'd you do? Or did I do that?
That
Maybe
would
I
have been
did.
you.
I'm sorry.
Anyways, obviously,
Oh.
1-for-1 M&M Motorsports. Congratulations to them.
Yeah.
That's something we didn't hit on. It's unfortunate, but yeah, great run for M&M Motorsports here for Andrew May. Trouble for Cameron McCone, but nonetheless, we all knew he was there tonight. Just not the result he wanted for sure.
Well, it's a good thing he made the feature, because he has not made the feature last few nights, and good to see him up here. Shane, you want to grab a word with our second place finisher, Cody?
Yep, let's bring in Cody Meadows. And Cody, I mean, man, it just, every single race, you got that 31 car there right in front of you, and you just fall so short. And are you starting to get a little bit frustrated with the second place finishes adding up here?
Not really, to be honest with you. I'm just glad to be up front. I had that mess up last race and then come back for another podium. I mean, yeah, second place is second place, but then again, I'm getting podiums, and congrats to Andrew. That was a fun race.
Yeah.
Same with Ryland. But yeah, no, I wouldn't really say I'm frustrated. I'm just happy to be running up front.
Definitely, for sure. We saw you there congratulating May after the checkered flag there in Victory Lane. But it just seems like tonight was a pretty caution-filled event. Do you think that you could have done something different, possibly had a better run there if there were more green flag laps?
And it is what it is, really. I mean, you don't know what to expect in these races. You come in, they could be caution-free, or there could be a lot like tonight. I mean, you can't really prepare or plan for that stuff. But I mean, I felt comfortable in my car. I mean, yeah, I had a little bit of a rough start, but I found that groove and started running it and started catching up again. But I mean, hey, like I said earlier, podium's a podium.
Definitely, for sure. I mean, like you mentioned, second place isn't that too bad, obviously. Still a lot of races left in the season. But nonetheless, Cody, anybody that you'd like to thank here for tonight's second place finish?
AOD Racing for sure, man. Coming in hot with this car. Love it. Had a great last season. Had a a rough start this season, but I'm bringing it back up. like to thank Dirt Heathen Racing Apparel, Dirtman Photography, A&B Outdoors, and Exo Consulting. I mean, you guys are doing great for the broadcast team in the booth. It's a lot of fun. Each race comes with something different, new challenge, new race.
You said it for sure, Cody. Obviously, up here in the booth, we got some challenges too every single race. So, congratulations on second place once again. We love talking to you up here in the booth, and we'll see you back here, I believe, Thursday night from
The Grove.
Williams Grove. Yep, you got it.
Have a good one, boys.
Yeah, take care, Cody. AOD Racing's Cody Meadows comes home second as his teammate Ryan Billy finishes third.
That was the, yes, second place finisher, and we'll try to grab a word with our third place finisher tonight, Rylan Pearson. Rylan,
Hello.
you got us?
I do.
Hey, bud. Okay. Hang on.
You're good now, Kelan.
I'm,
Go ahead.
I am? Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Take it away.
it still says I'm... Okay, I'm back. Hey, okay, Rylan, well,
Hello.
you got up there, and I mean, you threw it under Andrew a couple times. You were really beating him on these restarts, and then you ended up losing a spot to Cody. Shuffled back to third. That's still a good finish, good result. Oh no. Hello.
We got you,
Hello.
Kelan. Sorry,
It's
we're
okay.
dealing
You're
with
good.
a little bit of technical difficulty here tonight.
Third is still a good result. Congratulations on that. Did you? I'm gonna.
I think you should probably take it.
I got this. All right. I think
go-
what
go
Keelan's
ahead,
trying to
Shane.
say is that third here tonight, we saw you battling up there up front with Andrew May, but is there just anything you could have done? We saw you constantly trying to make the move to the bottom, and he'd just cross you over. Is there anything that you could have done other than what you tried to get past Andrew May?
There was nothing, man. The track was so one-laned. It was high side all the way around. I tried hitting the bottom. It just was not there. I hit the bottom, messed up, let Cody by. But I don't know. I ran the best I could. It definitely was the fastest car on track, I think. If I had gotten past Andrew, I'd have been gone, I feel. But hey, I can't really complain. It's a podium.
All right, Keelan, you got us?
Oh, I got you.
All right.
I don't know.
Back to you.
I hope I can make it through this broadcast. But anyways, Rylan, you threw it under him a couple times. You took a spot. You were really beating him on the restarts. Did you need maybe a restart with like 2 laps to go to really get him, or
I
what?
just needed no cautions.
You think you had a better car? I thought you had the better car throughout the. I thought you were faster throughout the night, but you just couldn't get around him. In my opinion, that was
Yeah.
just my perspective of it.
I was definitely fastest car on track. I just couldn't get. Yeah, you're right. I just couldn't get around him. The sliders were sticking. It's just he did pretty good crossover moves. We were beating and banging on the front straight. He just got by me every time. Props to Andrew, man. It was some fun racing. Props to Cody as well. He got the good pass on me, but yeah, I'm happy, man. 3 nights, or I'm on a 4-race streak now of podiums.
I'll take a look for you. Hang on. It'll take me like 2 seconds.
I got
Let's see.
USA, Kokomo, and Cedar.
Yes, the races that you have made, the last 4 races you've made has been top 3 streak. Yes, so
Yeah.
you're on a roll. I mean,
Yeah.
that's pretty solid.
Only thing that sucks is I'm out of the running for points really to pass 1 and 2. There's
Well-
just no way I can get 50 points. I think 50 points. With
It's probably gonna be more than that after tonight. But
yeah,
the good news for you is we've seen Cody. Cody missed a couple races last year. Andrew, if he has perfect attendance and makes every race this season, I will be shocked. I will owe up if he does that. But
Yeah.
maybe he will. I don't know. That'd be
I
cool.
hope he does. I like
Perfect
battling
attendance.
with
That'd be
him.
cool. Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah,
We
I
should get-
almost didn't make the race today. I called my boss and I was like, "Can I go off an hour early?" And he said, "Yeah, sure." So
Oh,
shout out to him.
well, yeah. You got to tell your boss the AMB Outdoors Quicktime Sprint Car Series says thank you.
Yeah, sure will.
Yeah, we appreciate that. Well, you got anybody? Did we already ask him if what? No. Well, you got anybody? Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm getting kind of confuzzled here. You got anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, I want to thank John. I want to thank Fritch, Riz, all the boys. They've been running some practice races with me. I want to thank Pit Stop TV, HRI, Old Air Products, Smileys, XSLR. It's a pretty fun league to run. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you
Well,
guys up in the booth as well.
oh yeah, we thank you for joining us tonight. You put on a good race tonight. We had some fun watching you and May throw hands. It was fun.
Oh yeah, I had the broadcast up on my phone and I heard you guys getting louder and louder and louder
Oh, yeah.
whenever I throw sliders. I was like, okay, they're getting into it.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, it was.
we
a
love
great
all these
race.
races. It's awesome. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well,
Yeah,
thanks for joining
next
us,
week's
Expo.
Williams, so I gotta do some time there.
You know how to drive that?
Not one bit.
Well, that's what you said going into Kokomo, and then you picked up a win. So
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, who knows? I'll probably put in some laps, Williams, hopefully.
Ooh.
But thank you guys again for all the broadcast.
Well, thank you for joining us tonight, Rylan. We hope to
Thank
see
you
you.
guys. I
Look
will
forward to
see you
seeing
guys.
you back Thursday.
I will be here Thursday. You got it.
We got you.
See you, man.
That was Rylan Pearson, P3 tonight. It was a good run for him, Shane, as you're going to talk to our hard charger tonight, the number 56 of Kyle Brokaw.
I got you. I got a copy. So every weekend, Andrew May and Cody Meadows are going to be like the top chargers, and like I'm still trying to get experience in this league and in this 14 sprint cars, and so my goal was just to race all the laps and avoid the chaos that ensued during the race. And I was still trying to learn the slick track of this unique track, and just be at the right place at the right time, and got a pretty good finish out of it.
Yeah, I mean, we saw you march up there to the front. Obviously, like I mentioned, you're tonight's award winner. And another great show for you here tonight is, I mean, I got a question for you because I personally don't know you too well as a person, but do you mainly run dirt or you kind of run all things here on the iRacing service?
I kind of run these are the sprint cars and then like oval racing the most.
Gotcha.
On iRacing, yeah.
Yeah, it seems like that's kind of most people here on the iRacing service. Obviously, you can branch out and discover what you like and what you want here for sure. But we're kind of reaching I think we're reaching about halfway mark here of the season. And Kyle, what are you looking forward to as we head into the second half of the season? Are there any races or strategies or anything like that you're looking forward to?
Really, I'm looking forward to the Knoxville Nationals, and who knows, maybe I'll just get lucky and pick up that big purse that's on the line there. And then overall, just try to make the A mains and just all of them, and just run all the laps I can.
Yeah.
To get prepared for next season.
For sure. Like you mentioned, the Knoxville National, that's a big one circling anybody's event. Thanks to Jay Barker, $100 pot there for the feature race winner. But to finish off here tonight, Kyle, any sponsors, teammates, team members that you'd like to thank here?
I'd like to give a shout out to Jay Mulder for the Pink scheme. I'd like to thank Ben Force Racing. And then I'd also like to thank just everyone here for this great league to participate in.
Of course. Kyle, it was an honor talking to you up here in the booth. Hopefully we can do it here once again, and we hope you enjoy the rest of your night.
You too. Have a good night.
And that was your Dirtman Photography Hard Charger Award winner, number 56, EXO Consulting Rookie of the Year contender, Kyle Brokaw. And speaking of rookie contenders, I feel like Andrew May's kind of got that mostly locked up already, and it's a good, safe guess to say that, Kelan.
It's a safe guess. I think if there's anybody that can come out here and dethrone him, it would be Rylan Pearson. But then again, Pearson, he hasn't made every race this season. He did miss a couple, and that's a big reason of why he's not there in a points battle with May. I think if he was making every race this year, I think he'd be up there with May in the championship battle right now because he's always running top 3. This top 3, I think we got to get used to seeing this, Shane, because this marks a quarter of the way through the season. So, and this May, Meadows, Pearson, when Caleb Morrissey races, he's up there. Kirker top 5. Aiden Forster, he's continuing to impress. 3rd place and a 4th place in the last couple races. Good recovery for him too, by the way, after getting a bad start. It was I think Pearson and May, those are going to be the guys fighting for the rookie honors this season. But I really think Andrew May. I think if tonight doesn't prove it that he has leg up on Cody Meadows, I think he's the guy to beat. So that's just my personal opinion. I don't know if you think maybe Meadows can get the edge on him, but we'll see. The season, we still got a long ways to go. Just finished a quarter of the way last week as we inch even closer towards the halfway point.
Yeah, you hit the nail on the head there. I feel like all those guys is just up front every single time, and they're really the class of the field. I mean, I'm not trying to tear down or rip on anybody else in the field, but you just know that those guys are going to be up front every single night long. It's kind of like watching, I guess you could say, the NASCAR Cup Series or maybe an F1. You kind of just have the drivers that dominate the series, and you know they're going to be favorites because of their results that they get in certain races. But yeah, I mean, great run here tonight from Cedar Lake, and it was great to talk to a bunch of different drivers for sure.
It was a great race. Excited for Bro Call. He put a $10 purse on one of our races earlier this season that I'm pretty sure Cody Meadows claimed. So he joined the league this year, and nice of him to pick up a hard charger award tonight, for sure. Andrew May, I mean, what more can you say about him? He is class of the field almost every time he comes out. And again, he keeps the streak alive as the only driver to make every single feature event of the season. And with his win tonight, his 3rd of the of his career and in the season, he slots himself in 3rd all time on the wins list behind Cody Meadows with 10 and Aiden Kirker with 4. So congratulations to May, continuing to He just got in this league, seems like a little over a month ago, and he's already making a name for himself in the history books.
Yeah, I mean, that was Meadows last season, and now it's May this season. But going back to Meadows, I feel like, kind of like what we saw with the 31 of Andrew May at the start of the season. Like you mentioned, he didn't start the best, and neither did Cody Meadows. But once we saw 31 got a taste of that racing up front in victory lane after he just fell short to Meadows, he was all out after that, and we've seen him dominate every single race after then. So I feel like if Meadows could possibly get up past Andrew May and turn his luck, I wouldn't say turn his luck around, he's not even running bad, but yeah, if it seems like if he can turn that luck around, if he can just get past Andrew May and take home a win, I think he'll get hot. And I think we'll see the normal Cody Meadows that we normally see.
I think we'll see it too, and we're gonna look over these last 2 drivers real quick. You look at okay, we're gonna flash back to USA Speedway Dirt and look at Andrew May. 2nd USA, 2nd Lanier, 1st Eldora, 2nd Kokomo, 1st Kokomo, and 1st tonight at Cedar Lake. And you look at Cody Meadows since USA, 1st USA, 1st Lanier, 2nd Eldora, 3rd Kokomo. The next Kokomo, he missed the race, and then a 2nd here tonight. Those 2, you talk about Mr. Consistency, but it's more than just him. This top 3, it's making a great combination, and I think we're gonna see it a lot more this year. May, Meadows, Pearson. They're the guys to beat right now, and I think until somebody can lay the hammer down and really get by them, they're really going to be hard to beat.
I agree, Kelan. I'm excited for Thursday night at the Grove, Williams Grove, excuse me. We're at Cedar Lake here tonight. That's why I got a little bit confused. But yeah, we're going to wrap up tonight's production here from the Cedar Lake Speedway in Wisconsin. So, Kelan, I'm going to let you do the honors tonight, and why don't you sign everybody off?
Oh, you want me to sign everybody off?
Yeah.
All right.
Take it
well,
away.
I got you. Well, we'll see you guys Thursday night at Williams Grove, May the 13th. It'll be race number 1 of our Pennsylvania Nationals, as we'll get ready to get that started. It'll be a 4-race event, 2 at Williams Grove, 2 at Lernerville, and we thank you guys for joining us tonight at the AMB Outdoors Quicktime Sprint Car Series YouTube channel for the 4th race of the Dirt Heathen Race Apparel Midwest Nationals. We thank you for joining us all season long to this point. This is race number 9 of the season completed, and for Kelan, Belsha, and Shane DiMantova, and everybody at the AMB Outdoors Quicktime Sprint Car Series, all our sponsors at AMB Outdoors, Dirtman Photography, Dirt Track USA, Exo Consulting, Dirt Heathen Race Apparel, Shane DiMantova Designs, Iceman Designs, and of everybody else that comes out here and supports us. We thank you guys for tuning in, and we look forward to seeing you all on Thursday night.